So today's video is going to be all about my winged eyeliner and a lashes tutorial. I figured I would combine this into one video just to kind of kill two birds with one stone so you guys can see how I do both things. I've never done a false lash tutorial, so I'm really excited about it. And I have done an eyeliner tutorial, but I feel like I've gotten better since my last one, and I kind of do different techniques. And I also use different products, so I definitely wanted to show you guys today. If you want a tutorial on this eye look, let me know. I'm thinking of doing it for a spring look. It was super easy, 3 shadows, and I was done. And I really like the way that it turned out. So let me know if you guys want to see that. It's still kind of on the orangey side, which I want to do a different orange tutorial, so let me know what you want to see. I might do like a get ready with me with one that's a little bit more dramatic and then this one for spring. So yeah, the two main stars of this video is the Inglot gel liner in number 77. I got this when I was in New York and I love it. It's by far the blackest, most amazing eyeliner ever. And I just started getting into gel liner and I feel like I've already got it down pat, so this is by far the best. And then of course my Velour Lashes, I love these. And I did purchase these with my own money if you are wondering, because I know we have some curious Georges out there. But I love these lashes. I purchased quite a few. The two that I always buy, I bought one that were the Lash in the Cities, I think. But I've bought like 6 of these. 3 of the Girl You Crazy and 3 of the Doll Me Ups, just so I was set. And the Doll Me Up and Girl You Crazy are my favorite. But I want to let you guys know I do finally have a coupon code for you guys, and I will leave it down below. It's 15% off of your order, which is really nice, especially with how pricey these are. It's good to have a little something off. So if you're interested in that, I will leave that down below. These, if you've been watching my tutorials for the last month or so, or maybe a little bit longer, these are the only lashes I've been using just because I can reuse them so many times. So I did talk to this video, and it's about time for me to stop talking and let you guys see the tutorial. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to line my waterline with the NARS Larger Than Life eyeliner in Via Veneto. I think that's how you say it. But I love this eyeliner because it really stays on my waterline. I do have pretty watery eyes, oily eyelids, so it's really hard for a lot of products to stay on my eyeballs basically. And this is definitely one of the products that always stays no matter what. It's perfect. So if you're looking for a really good eyeliner, I recommend this one. I know it's super expensive, but I promise you it is worth it. I've already purchased 2 of these and I will definitely continue to purchase them. Okay, so when I'm lining the upper waterline, what I like to do is just kind of pull this up and line that inner rim right there. Now when I do this, it looks really scary because I kind of like roll my eyes back because I don't want to put myself in the pupil and stuff like that. So I'm going to do it off camera. But I'm going to show you guys the difference between one eye and the other eye, so hold on. Okay, so right there you can see that these lashes look a lot more fuller. Even if you don't line the bottom lash line, I think lining the upper one just makes a huge difference. Okay, so the liner I'm going to be using today is this Inglot gel liner in number 77. By far the blackest black eyeliner I've ever used in my life. Got this in New York. I believe you can order Inglot online. I haven't really looked at it. But I want to show you guys 2 different types of eyeliner brushes. You can do the angled eyeliner brushes, which just look like this. They're super dirty, so I'm sorry, but they're both just angled eyeliner brushes. Or you can use the one that I'm going to use today, which looks like this. This is the Sigma E10. And then these 2 are basically the same, just one's more affordable. The one to the right is the Sigma E65, and the one to the left is the MAC 280. So the Sigma one's just a little bit more affordable. I like the Sigma E10 just because I find it super easy to work with, and sometimes I feel like the angled brushes kind of get caught up in my lashes, and it's just a mess. So we're not doing that. We're gonna stick with the pointy one because I just feel like it's easy to work with. But I'm going to just dip my brush in here. Let's see. I'm just going to pack this kind of on. So I'm going to put it on the brush, and then I'm just going to gently wipe off any excess. I want the brush to be coated, but I don't want it to be like clumpy on the brush. So that's why I'm just doing this. And I find that gel liner is so much more black and beautiful, so that's why I've been using gel liner a lot more lately. Now doing the wing liner, it takes a lot of practice, so please keep that in mind. Don't be upset if you don't get it right off the bat, because I promise you it took me a long time to figure out, to get it right. I've done some bad eyeliner, good eyeliner. You know, you just have your off days sometimes. So just take your time with it. Don't rush. because that's usually when people mess up the most. Now, the key to a winged eyeliner is you really want to line it up with your lower lash line. So all I'm going to do is take this brush and I'm going to follow that lower lash line out. I'm being very soft with this. I'm not putting like a lot of pressure on this brush, because we did put quite a bit of liner on it. So if you just gently start drawing out the line, it'll come out really pigmented. But I'm just going to touch that up. Just like so. So there is the wing of your liner. Now we're going to do the rest of our eye. And I'm dipping my brush back into the gel liner and scraping off any excess, or any clumps I should say. And we're going to go to the top part. So I'm just going to line my top part per usual. However you want to do it. I like mine a little bit more round, not so much straight across. So I try my best to get it a little bit more round. But you can do it however you prefer. Different eye shapes do it different ways. So I'm just going to make mine a little bit more rounded to go along with my eye shape and go into that wing. Now, some people find it easier when they're doing these to do short strokes. I do short, oh Lord, that's a tongue twister. I do short strokes in this part of the eye from here in. I do short strokes, but from here I like to do kind of long strokes just because it's a little bit easier for me. So do whatever works for you. And what you want to do is start off small and then build up that line. So start with kind of like a thin line and then work up to the desired thickness that you would want. Dang, almost had a perfect line, but then I messed up right there. We'll fix it in a minute. So minus that little goof I have, the line is pretty much how I want it. Now it's time to fill in that wing. So again, you just want to coat your brush and take off any excess. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to take it from about here and drag it to connect it to the line we have on our lid. And then when I'm doing this, you see how the wing is not as flicked out. While I'm doing this, I'll kind of go out here and touch up and just flick it out a little bit more. Okay, you see how that's kind of thick right there? Don't worry about it because we'll fix it in a minute without adding more liner. So this is the basic winged eyeliner that I like to do. Pretty simple, and then I usually just go back in and fill this in. Make sure everything is nice and smooth and I don't have any like choppy lines or anything. Now to kind of save your life with eyeliner, I recommend these pointed Q-tips just because they get to that area that you want them to be. So I'm going to get right in here, clean this up hopefully. This is not an easy liner to take off, so when you mess up, it's kind of like you messed up big time. So there we go. Doesn't look bad. We're going to clean out this outer line right now. So what I like to do is take little concealer brushes like this. This one has eyeshadow on it, so I'm going to clean that off. But with little ones like this, and I'll take concealer and literally shape out the outer half. What I'm going to do is take any concealer you want to take. I love this MAC concealer palette. It's the Pro Conceal and Correct palette in medium. I love this. I've been using it for so long, and you can see I've hit pan on one of the colors, and I'll be hitting pan on this one pretty soon. But I'm going to mix the dark and light shade just because it's right there under my eye and I don't want it to be too dark or too light. Okay, so what we're going to do is sharpen out this line. Take your concealer and just drag it up like so. Bam! And you don't want to like start, stop because it'll start to get jagged. You really just want to have a smooth, even stroke. And then I kind of tap the concealer in like so. And you can see right there, it just kind of flicks out your winged liner. And there is your wing. Now you can see since we did line it up with our lower waterline, it just kind of flows up. It looks really nice and put together. And this wing turned out really nice, so I'm really happy because this is a tutorial. But so this way, when you put like stuff on your waterline, it all just kind of flows and connects together. You really want to make sure you line it up. And even though like I have really droopy eyes, you can still do a wing liner because what it does is it will lift up your eyes and make you look more awake. And I love the look of winged liner with my eye shape just because when it's so droopy, I need something to really lift it up. And the wing will do that. I don't think I'll ever stop doing the wing just because I love what it does to my eye shape. So that's basically the winged eyeliner part. I'm going to quickly do the other eye and I will be right back to show you guys false lashes. Now we're going to do false lashes, and false lashes is one of my favorite parts of makeup now just because I've really gotten into it and it really changes the makeup look and really opens up the eye. So by far my favorite lashes are from Velour. So these ones all are called Grow You Crazy. Definitely one of my favorites. They're super full. And I just love how kind of wispy they are. They're just full and wispy. And then another pair that I absolutely love are these that are called Doll Me Up, which are one of my favorites as well. If you're going to buy some, I definitely think those two are the best ones to buy. Now, first thing I like to do when applying false lashes is I do like to curl my lashes. Because mine kind of go down. They just kind of hang down and don't lift up like I want them to. Because I don't want them to be like saggy with the lashes. I want them to really blend in. Next, I'm just going to take a mascara. Any sample mascara can work. I usually use sample mascaras when I do this because I don't want to use like my nice ones. So I'm just going to apply this all over my lashes. I'm not going to focus too much about applying a ton of mascara because we are going to have falsies on, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to coat my top lashes because sometimes they can get discolored or look too light, especially after you've applied eyeshadow and stuff like that. So you want to make sure they're going to be just as black as your falsies. Now, I have never used this glue before. This is from House of Lashes. I actually got this based off a recommendation from Amanda Enzing, and she says it dries really, really fast, and I've been wanting to try it. It was like $8, I think, so I bought two because last time I tried to buy this, it was out of stock. So it'll be kind of like a first impression for the both of us. But usually I use the Duo Lash Glue in clear. But like I said, today we're going to do something different. And I'm going to just put this on the lash like so. Now, you probably don't need as much glue as I put on it, but I put on a decent amount to cover the band just so I know that they're not going to, you know, fall off during the day or something. So I'm just going to shake them for about 15 to 20, maybe 30 seconds. I'm sorry that like this eye is like all out of the game, but I'm about to put this one on this eye. So just make sure they get nice and tacky because if you don't let them get tacky, they are so horrible to put on. I think that's the most common mistake that people, when they're trying to apply false lashes, that's like the most common mistake everybody makes because some people don't know how to let it get tacky. And then it just kind of goes all over your eye, messes up your eyeliner, and looks a hot mess. So just make sure they get nice and tacky. I don't know what this glue looks like, the color at least, when it gets tacky, but we'll just wait 15 to 20 seconds. Duo takes forever to get tacky, I personally feel like. I think it takes so long. So the glue is tacky, now I'm just going to apply it. I'm using tweezers to apply it. Some people like to apply it with their fingers. I think that is way too hard, so I like to use tweezers. And I focus on putting it down in the middle first. So wherever I want it to sit in the middle, that's where I place the lash first. So, just going to, and you want to get it as close to the lash line as possible. So then I go into the inner corner and place this one where I want it to go. Oh yeah, this stuff gets tacky. And then the other side. Look how cool that glue looks. It's like a blue-green. How awesome. And then you just want to let that glue dry and then we'll go back in later and clean up the liner and make sure it's nice and black. So again, we are going to take this lash guy, and so far I'm liking this glue. It got tacky pretty quickly and it was super easy to apply the lashes with. So I like that a lot. Okay, so again, I just coat the lashes nicely, as you can see. I'm sorry, I gotta get my nails done. I'm going today after this video. But just coat them nicely, at least I do. I put like, I'm not gonna lie, I probably put too much glue on, but I like it like that. So you can see the difference between this eye and this eye. It's just more full and fluffy, and I feel like it makes any makeup look 10 times better. I already cut these to my eye shape, but you definitely want to measure out your lashes to see if they're too long. Velour lashes are super long, and so are Mosquito. I had to cut so much off my Mosquito lashes, but definitely measure them up and see how much you need to cut off, and always cut from the outside in. Don't ever cut from the inner corner. You want to cut any length off on the outside just so they'll still look natural on your eyes, because you don't want like super long lashes all the way here in your inner corner. It just won't look natural. I would have showed you guys that, but I don't have any lashes that I need to cut right now. I've used these numerous times. I don't even know how many times. I forgot to mention you can use them up to 30 times, and as long as you take the glue off easily and don't like pull the lashes too much, they'll last you a while. So again, we're going to take this lash and we're going to set it in the middle first, close to that lash line, go into the inner corner, and then the outer corner. So you can see right here, you see a little bit of the glue, not much because this glue is pretty much amazing. So I'm going to just take my liner brush again and go over that lash band and wherever that glue is, just to make sure it really is seamless with the eyeliner. And there you have it. That is the winged liner and lashes, and that's just how I do it. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and learned a different technique or something different to do with your liner or different products that you might not have tried before. Everything I used in this video is amazing. The lash glue, the lashes, the liner, the brushes, everything I used is awesome. So I really highly recommend them. And I will leave everything down below for you guys, including like my top, jewelry, where everything is from, just so you guys can check everything out. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it. Share it on your Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, anything like that, to help other people do their liner and lashes if they don't know how to do it. It took me a while to figure it out, so thank you so much again for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Take 2. So that is it. So with it, I am not doing a voice. Hey, I am not doing a voiceover, so I need you guys to get it together. And lashes, to help find different ways to, adjust. Okay.